YouTube, what up? Homie, I go by two, man. Back with another vid. Almost monetized. Shout out to my supporters, my subscribers, everybody. Hope y'all doing well, man. Hope y'all living life. Summertime coming. You ain't working out. You need to start working out. Cut your carbs down. Watch your calorie intake. Let's get it though. See, women fail to realize that they want this 6 feet guy, 6-pack, six figures. Every man ain't 6 feet. I ain't 6 feet. I'm just 5'8". Got a little patch. A little something. Well over 6 figures or whatever. But some guys ain't got 6 figures. Some guys ain't got 6-pack. A lot of guys not 6 feet. But thing is that, let me put these headphones in here right. Thing is that you gotta understand that men, you trying to go for this. You trying to go for this type of man that you have in your mind that you want, but you really don't want. You don't really know what you want until it's in your face. You say, oh, I want this man to do this, do that. You don't know what you want a man to do because you ain't even had a man yet. Because if you had the man, you wouldn't be saying you want this type of man. Now, you 5'4", and like I'm 5'8". You should be okay with a man that's 5'8". He taller than you. He looking over you, But women, they want this and that. But you gotta understand, this video is basically about men are not perfect. Ain't no man perfect in this world. No matter how much you sit here and I want this man, oh, I want that man. Like, no matter what type of, let's say you get the man 6 feet, 6-pack, 6 figures. It's still gonna be something wrong with him. It's still gonna be something wrong with him. It's still gonna be something that you don't like about him. His personality, his attitude, the way he dressed, the way he is in bed, the way he act, the way he leave his socks in the middle of the floor at home, the way he don't wash dishes, the way he dirty, he clean, or whatever. You want these things, but you're not looking at the mental aspect. You're not looking at the physical aspect of, do I really want this type of man? Or do I want a man that treat me right? A man that make a good substantial amount of money. It ain't gotta be millions of dollars, but he got money where we ain't worrying when he's stressed out. We could go on trips, I may have to pay the utilities or whatever, but I'm good. Stop letting society, the internet, sit there and tell you what you want. You gotta know what you want. So you gotta look at it like that. Ain't no man, every man got flaws. I got flaws, the other man got flaws. Look at these glasses, thick as hell. That's a flaw. I gotta wear thick ass glasses or I wear my contacts. Let's start there. It's man, every man got flaws. Ain't no man perfect. Stop thinking that you're gonna find a perfect man. You keep living in this world of you gonna find a perfect man, it's not gonna work. You gonna keep going through guys constantly trying to look for this perfect man because you living in a fairy tale. Sisters, y'all gotta get out of this fairy tale thinking that you're gonna find a perfect man when you know you not even perfect yourself. It's things that wrong with you right now, and wrong with you, but you wanna act like it ain't wrong with you. We need to get out of this trying to find somebody perfect. But this is basically for you women. Just thinking that you're going to find somebody perfect and you go through life wasting years trying to find that perfect guy when you done had a guy that was taller than you. You done had a guy that made close to 6 figures. He made 80,000. He got a nice car, had everything going right with him. But you chose to, he ain't got this and that. So even though he treat me right, I'm going to go over here and still try out the other guys. Why waste your time? You know what society you stand in right now? Guys are hipped on to the game now. They're hipped on to everything. Appreciate the guys that's trying to really be with you and just really just use you up, not trying to marry you, not trying to be with you, not trying to build a family, build something. They're just trying to hit it and quit it. That's it. You got to watch out for those, man. You keep thinking that you're gonna find this perfect guy, I just want the perfect guy. Like, stop listening to the mother women. They gonna be by themselves. They ain't gonna have nobody. They gonna grow old. They ain't gonna have no husband or nothing. Cause you fail to realize the older you get, the harder it's gonna be. And also, you better make sure your savings right. I know I'm getting off subject, but you better make sure your savings right. When you get close to them, when you get to them 40s, mid 40s up to the 50s, you better make sure your savings right. Because you ain't going to have the strength that you used to have and all that like you was young. See, we got a man, a husband, he passed away, you left with something. You got a husband, he done built himself up already. Y'all established. You ain't got to worry about retirement and all that and stuff. But you keep waiting on trying to find a perfect man. Keep trying to find it. You're going to keep going in a circle just like this. Because ain't no man on earth. Look at my hand. Ain't no man on earth perfect. You're going to keep going like this. You're going to get tired of it. You're going to keep going through it. Keep going through it. No man on earth is perfect. Billionaires, millionaires, they all got flaws. You can see a millionaire right now. He can tell you how to be a millionaire, make all that money, but when it's time to work out, get in shape, he can't tell you nothing about that. He eat healthy. He don't do cardio. He don't exercise. All he good at is making money. He's not all, he ain't in shape at all. Belly all the way out here. He on the way to a heart attack, like driving. Let's start there. So you keep trying to find this guy, this perfect guy, you're going to be years down the line. Then you're going to be trying to read these books, these women putting out, just lying to you, selling you a lie. These men also selling you a lie. You find a guy that's gonna treat you right, talk, he got himself together, got his money right, he in shape. Like, even if he ain't in shape, y'all could have a workout journey together. And that's how you build together too. If you gotta go 50-50 with him, cool, let it be 50-50. Long as he paying the rent and all that, you good. Like, this a different world. Y'all don't want to do no 50-50. Y'all don't want to do none of that. Y'all just sit there and want the man to do every single thing. A lot of men not making well over 6 figures. A lot of men not even making 80 grand. But you got it stuck in your mind, I'm going to find him. You got a lot of faith. I'm going to find him. You ask yourself, do you really think you're going to find this man? And then when you get this man, do you really think this man going to just settle for you? Because it ain't like you was with this man when he was building his way up to that status. You with this man when he already here. You got to comply by his rules. Like, hey, wait, hold up. I already had all this. Like, you coming in this relationship benefiting off of me. What are you going to bring to me? Like, I'm straight. I don't have to have you. You don't have to be, what? We ain't got no ties. You got to look at that. Y'all at social media, all these Instagram models, we going on trip. Don't know that they got a trick. They being tricked. They got a trick that's tricking off on them, spending money. That's all they doing, spending money on them. They ain't got no love, no real relationship. That's what they really want. All that's cool, going on trips, but we all know women want love. If you want to act like you don't want no love, then stop looking for a man and just stay by yourself. But you ain't gonna listen to me though. You gonna be like, who is this dude telling me? But you gonna fall and bump you gonna get tired of falling and bumping your head. You'll get tired. Trying to go see these counselors, I need to work on myself. You don't need to work on yourself. You need to be reasonable with yourself. Reasonable with yourself, and like, okay, this the options that I have. I got him, but he got himself together, and he may not be where I want him to be at, but he building something. He worked. He got a nice car. He got his own place. He responsible. I can't be trying to go for this guy. This guy, yeah, he got money, but he got all these women. Like, what makes me think that I'm gonna be able to compete with all these other women? Why would he want to give all that up for you? Ask yourself that. No, but you want the man, all the other women want. You got men out here that will treat you right, but you choose. He ain't tall enough. He ain't built enough. He ain't got enough. Like, what do you got though? How you gonna say, well, he ain't got? What do you got? Nothing. And if you do got something, okay, at least if you're a lady right now making 80 grand, okay, at least get a guy that making close to 80 grand or making 80 grand. Y'all on the same playing field. You know? But you don't want to do that. You want to keep looking for the perfect man. You going to keep looking for the perfect man. You going to be laying there in your grave still looking for the perfect man. There's no such thing as a perfect man. Get that out your head. Get it out your head. You watching this video right now, you're a woman. Get it out your head. Completely change it. Change it, start today. You got plenty of guys that's trying to really be with you, but you choosing, nah, he ain't, and you just using him for what he got. Stop doing that. Stop it. You know, but it's showing me I go by too, man. I'm out, man.